Hey guys! Today I want to make a video about one of my favorite all-time reptiles, the very underrated corn snake. So we're actually going to talk about specifically my corn snake here. This is Bean. Say hello, Bean. Bean is a lavender corn snake, but we're also going to talk about some basic requirements, care, and what I think makes corn snakes a really good pet. So first of all, we're just going to talk about that corn snakes are colubrids. They're a North American species of rat snake. They're found in the southeastern and central U.S. all the way from New Jersey to the Florida Keys. Adults can reach up to 6 feet in length, but they don't get super big around, maybe like that big around. They can live up to 23 plus years in captivity. So if you're buying a corn snake, at least assume that they're going to live up to 15 to 20 years. That's a long time commitment, so definitely not a short-term pet there. You're going to go through a lot of different enclosure sizes for a corn snake in their lifetime. Corn snake hatchlings start out really small. They do best in a 10-gallon. They'll eventually need to be moved up into a 20-gallon, and as adults they can comfortably live in a 40-gallon for most of their lives. The only thing that I would really suggest if you're thinking about getting a corn snake is to make sure you get an enclosure that has locking lids and doors, because corn snakes are super great escape artists. They like to climb, very good at escaping. So as far as requirements for care go, corn snakes are going to need 75 to 82 degrees on the cool side of their enclosure, 80 to 85 on the warm side, and they're going to need a basking side, a spot of 88 to 92. Only about 40 to 50% humidity, super easy on that aspect. You're going to want lots of hides, climbing areas, plants, logs, sticks, branches, to keep your corn snake happy. They're a pretty active snake. They love to climb. I personally have a couple logs, several hides, like a pine bark mulch and some pine shavings, and Bean here thrives in that. So it's pretty easy as far as requirements go. Also, as far as temperament goes, corn snakes tend to be extremely friendly, very easily handleable. So you can see Bean here is having a great time. He's having fun. Corn snakes can also come in like a variety of colors, so if you're worried about it looking boring, there's so many morphs that you can get corn snakes in. Traditionally, they're usually like a red or brown color or gray. But like I said, Bean here is lavender, so he's like a light grayish purple color. They can come in albino, they can come black, white, basically any color you could think of, you can get a corn snake in. Other than that, personally, I just believe that corn snakes make the best beginner snake. They're extremely easy to handle, they're pretty small, they're usually very friendly, they have pretty easy care requirements. As far as cons, they do like to explore and escape, so definitely be prepared to make sure your corn snake is secure in their enclosure. Also, if you've ever owned colubrids like corn snakes versus pythons like ball pythons, colubrids can do a thing called musk, and they release a scent when they're afraid to try and ward off predators, and they can and will musk on you during handling. It's not the most pleasant thing in the world. It's just kind of smelly. Some people really don't like the smell. Some people it doesn't bother as much, but they can musk. But other than that, those are really only the two cons I can think of, and they're definitely not bad enough to warrant never owning a corn snake. I really suggest, if you're going to have reptiles, to own one of these guys. They're just great. They love to be handled, super explorative and curious. Bean is probably actually one of my favorite reptiles that I own. I've owned him since he was a hatchling, no bigger than the size around of a straw, and could curl up on a quarter. Obviously he's grown quite a bit since then, but I do love Bean. Super friendly snake. and just a wonderful pet all around. So I really suggest corn snakes as a pet. They're definitely super underrated. I think they make an easier beginner snake than a ball python, and they're just really sweet, loving reptiles. But that's all I've got. As usual, remember that we have a Facebook page for Red Sun Reptiles as well as a Twitter. We'd love to hear your ideas on the comments of this video. And as usual, like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think. Thank you.